That hand is crazy. It's a limp and a check. That's the board. Check, check. That hand is insane. Look at this. And just so you guys know, right? I'm watching both of them. I had a perfect angle. I just want to walk you through my thought progress because my brain is going crazy in this hand. I'm thinking, okay. So far, I don't see something. Okay, the king. Yeah. So I'm looking at Patrick, and Patrick takes a suspicious long time. Yeah, I would say, let's say not suspicious, but he takes a little bit of time. Well, I think it's okay. He bets 6K into 12K, half pot. I'm thinking, okay, could be a bluff, could be everything. I'm looking at Philip. He calls. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything. Deuce. I'm seeing now that Patrick changed his main position. So I'm thinking, why did he change his main position after Philip calls? So this is one thing that I see here. He changed his main position. And then, please pay attention. And then, all of a sudden, he does this, the triangle. I see this, look at this, not just the triangle, but please, both hands, which is a huge sign of strength. This is strong, we saw this as a tell, that's a confirmed tell already. And then, we see both hands grabbing the chips and sliding in, which is a second confirmation of a strong hand. Look how far he's pushing the chips. Not just a little bit, but this strong, and then this. I'm seeing this, and in my head, I'm just thinking, Philip, please fold this hand. I'm thinking like, should I say something? Should I not? I'm thinking that, okay, if I say something that's unfair, I don't want to be like unethical here. I'm just, keeping quiet. I see this, and I'm just thinking, after seeing the all-in, and then this, I'm thinking, please, Philip, please fold. Please fold. Yeah? So I watch this and I'm like, that's a tell, right? I'm folding here instantly. Yeah. Top pair, I'm folding. I'm like, please, 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 please fold. Yeah. Please fold. That's all I'm thinking. He uses a time bank card. So I'm like, okay, he has something. Probably a king or maybe better. Yeah. Philip is trying to look for a tell, but Philip, just to tell you honestly here, it's too late now. This is too late. Why is it too late? Because Patrick is also not stupid. He goes into this position to basically, he knows he has a good hand, he goes all in. I think this is what he does very well. He covers his pulse, he covers his face, he's fixating one point on the table, and probably in his brain, if he follows what I teach you guys here, is he counts to 100. That's what I'm recommending you to do. If you go all in, you cover this, you look at the board and you cover to 100. So he's not stupid. Philip, now if you look for a tell now, that's way too late. Now it's too late. The tell this was the tell. This was the moment, and you saw it, Philip. You saw the triangle and you saw this here. You see it, Philip. It's amazing. You do the right things. Philip, big compliment. Amazing what you do here. Absolutely amazing. You saw it. I'm sitting on the other side of the table. I'm like, Philip, please, please, I teach you this. You know it. And you see it in the face. It's a tricky spot. I know. And look at this. Like it's torturing me. He's torturing me. Yeah. This is 2 times speed. So it felt like an eternity. And then he calls. And I'm like, Philip, you give him the chip lead. Yeah. And then afterwards, we go on a break. We went to the toilet and I said to him, Philip, you saw it, right? And Philip says, yes. I said, why did you call, man? Like it was so obvious. He's like, yeah, but I had top pair and yeah. So this is a prime example. Philip said to me, from a strategy perspective, it is a call. And I think I agree. Yeah, it's like, you don't have many chips. Small blind versus big blind have big ranges. Not sure if it's a call strategy-wise, but probably it is more a call than a fold, I would say. Yeah, just from a GTO perspective. But please, if you have a clear tell, and we have this clear tell is always more important than poker math or GTO strategy, always. And you might be wrong. You might be wrong some of the time, but you might be right more times. So if you think about it, tell or poker math, always go with tell. If you have a confirmation or multiple confirmations. And we saw this so many times, the triangle, he only did this with good hands. It's a clear tell. And then the chips and all in with both hands. It cannot be clearer than that. That being said, for the future for everyone, tell, or math, tell. And I also made this myself the day before, I think, with Marte, with Queen 7. I was completely wrong. That was something that I don't think it was a reverse tell. I just thought I saw something, multiple signs of weakness. I called. She didn't have the best hand. Yet, that being said, strategy-wise, that was not a good call. I don't mind because I just was confident in the live tell. And if I'm right 7 or 8 times out of 10, it's extremely profitable. Extremely profitable. But that's something just for the future. We all make mistakes, completely fine. Philip says mix up the math was more than I thought. Saw the tells, good thing, learn something. Amazing. Yeah, great mindset. It happens. We all make mistakes, but that was pure torture. That hand tortured me so much. I really have to bite my lip to not say anything, literally.